The Whistler Pastel project, it started in September 2022, funded by the Lunder Foundation, to look at the materials and methods that were used in the creation of James McNeill Whistler's pastel drawings. What colours did he use, what pigments, also what kind of paper did he use. Paper is really important because he never fully covered the page. So that means that the colour of the paper and the texture of the paper become really evident, and they are still very visible in the final works. The texture of the paper has quite a lot of influence on how the pastel can look. The fibres they twist around each other, they're layered on top of each other, and the rougher the surface is, the more difference in depth you have between the fibres. And that really allows the pastel to stick behind those fibres, because there is no glue, there's nothing that sticks the pastel to the paper. I've made a lot of reconstructions and learning more about what it means to apply pastel with putting a lot of pressure down or very lightly getting it across the surface, and understanding how hard or easy it can be to get a certain shape or to leave certain marks. If I use a different paper, what does that mean? If I apply pastel dry, if I try and brush it off with my finger or with a brush, or if I apply different layers on top of each other, if I apply fixative, being able to try something out, seeing what that looks like under the microscope and comparing that to what I've seen in a Whistler pastel underneath the microscope, means that I can far better understand what's happening. Technical analysis involves looking at the object in a variety of ways. So it starts off very simply by just looking at the object and seeing what you can see just with your naked eye. What do you notice? Is there anything that stands out to you immediately? Is there something odd, like can you see pinholes? Can you see that there's an abrasion somewhere? And that can be followed up then by looking at it in more detail with a microscope. Is there more layering? Are there more colours than you thought initially? Because when you get closer up, you can actually distinguish better between colours. Technical analysis is a step-based approach. You start quite broad and you zoom in closer and closer and closer to get more detailed information. You can do ultraviolet light fluorescence photography, which can tell you a bit more about the paper, about pigments potentially used. And the last technique that we've used is reflectance transformation imaging, RTI. Essentially, it's a little dome that has a lot of different light sources, and it's just raking light from a lot of different angles that you can then digitally manipulate, so you can see what the surface looks like from all of these different angles. So what we do is we go from large to smaller with the analysis to try and get it detailed as we can, and that is then supported by reconstructions to better understand what we're actually looking at. Pastels, because it is such a direct medium, I've really enjoyed working with it and experimenting with it, and now I have pastels at home that I draw with. Sometimes you see something and for the life of you, no matter what you try, you can't figure it out, and it's hard to understand it, and in a way that's lovely, because there remains some mystery despite the fact that we try and solve this puzzle, this riddle. There are things that you can't quite find the answer to.